So, anyway, anyways, um, yeah, my thing accidentally X out. Um, so this war is on a huge outbreak, and last time we saw some Idaho and rebellions, and no one's liking it today. And yeah, as the Utah invasion is really successful, and it pulls off a good advantage against all teams. And yeah, so Utah, they're gonna have some rebellions. And these rebellions will actually reach out to Montana, so they're Utah and Montanan rebels. So now that the red team is not doing well, you know, yeah, and Mississippi, uh, yeah, no one's liking today. They very much feel like something needs to be changed, but yeah. Texas goes for the coastline, and they meet up with Florida troops. The front is broken, and you know, yeah, it isn't good for Florida because Texas at this point is pretty strong. It's the strongest state, and yeah, no Alabama cannot hold on to its coast anymore. Its coast was already kind of destroyed, and Florida's coast cannot be destroyed at all. Why? It's probably because of the fact that yeah. So this is probably an easy blue team victory as they now start to enter Washington, and they didn't do a lot to Idaho, but now doing they're doing something. What they're doing to Idaho right now is probably something, yeah. Oh, also these troops connect up, and they cut off Idaho from the and they try to make the reach for Helena, which is probably somewhere in this area. Yeah, as Nebraskan troops uh, do arrive, well, Nebraskan rebels, aka they came from Nebraska, and now they're trying to get their old lands back. So this is not good for the red team at all. These troops are pretty deadly. And yeah, no one wants to mess with these troops. And even though the red team is losing right now, they do handle they do suppress the rebellion, but it is at a cost. Those the rebellion's still there. Oh god. So now Montana is fully mobilized their troops and they're ready to rock and roll. So Iowa, it's heavily endangered, and they also suppress the Nebraskan troops a lot. So it's not good enough. And this came at too much of a cost. Now, uh, rebellions, yeah, these connect again. So those were the known uh, things. And Utah surrenders to the blue team. Hold on. uh, wow. That's really. Yeah, I might need to make my borders a little bit better. Right, that's good. So, now the LS surrenders. And this is really bad for the red team. Really, really bad. And they are starting to really push into the area. As Washington troops, they kind of, even though Washington did technically start this um war, um, they are pretty weak. Not weak, I wouldn't say weak, but now they are. And Montana troops start to retreat into their own state. And yeah, as connection with Montana and Washington is destroyed, and Washington surrenders. I totally was not expecting that. And now Montana is going to really just kind of crumble, really. Let's just do it into this. So a rebellion pops up in here. Uh, yeah. And a rebellion pops up in the capital. I assume this is the capital right here. And overall, this is the surrender of Montana. So that was a huge war. So wait, no, not surrender. This is the surrender of Montana, though. This, yeah, all the other states down here, they did not surrender. They actually just capitulated secretly. And, yeah, let's get to those peach trees. So, like, this war was huge. Yeah. As no one liked this war at all. And I very much could say, yes, no one liked this war. So, here's the peach trees. It's gonna be deadly, but don't get mad at me, please. Um, so Idaho is going to be liberated. Yahoo. Uh-oh. Ah. Idaho is gonna be liberated, and it's not gonna be on any alliance. Why? I don't know. It's my best. And hold on. Uh, that's Arizona's land. It's going to be Oregon's land. Or just Oregon's just gonna take a little bit out of Idaho, not too much, but it's a good amount. And new states are formed. So these states are um, this. These states are gonna be called. Um, this is gonna be West Nebraska. Well, Wyoming's gonna be released from their little thing. Um, and the states that once belonged to North Dakota and South Dakota, they unite. Yeah. So let's do it. So now that the this huge alliance that could have possibly dominated all of these states has kind of fallen. Oh my god! I don't want to zoom in.